What do you mean? We didn't even have like snow and stuff.
We did have snow. We
one day.
We did get snow. It was more than one day. It wasn't thick and heavy like usually. Some years you get like 10 inches, and it comes up to basically my waist. And other years it's like.
We had green grass in February.
Yeah, I know.
That was weird.
But hey, the thing about it is this winter was officially 2 degrees warmer than normal. So everyone who's like, oh, global climate change.
Last winter was like 20 degrees below fucking freezing.
Yeah, I know, but I'm the same with people.
No, it was like 20 below, like 0.
I was there.
I know.
I know.
I was the one doing like surveying class.
In case you're wondering what's going on here, I noticed these people in the background before. I wanted to go and check it out, and I also wanted to see how far back I could actually go. So there are these people right here, and this is my first attempts. You will see, it's pretty soon this part of me trying to regulate how fast the text goes by. I realized that pretty quickly that, oh shit, for me this is going by a lot slower, so I have a chance to read it all. But considering I'm pressing the A button to get going, and I can read it all, I'm like, oh wait a minute, they probably can't read it as well as I can.
So it's slower on your screen than it is for them.
Yes, and what you will see here is me forgetting that the X button is what I need to press to continue. So I pressed the fucking A button for like a bit here, so I'm like, oh, it's X. So I finally got to go. Shut up. And now we're here in the valley.
High Chaparral?
What?
It was a old Western show.
No. Not that valley.
But no, that was the big valley.
Yes, and then there's a Little House on the Prairie, but
no one likes Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, that's bullshit. You know it.
It is. It was too happy.
How was it too happy? It was fine.
Yes, too happy for me though.
Yes, this guy likes to cut himself.
I do not.
Yes, he does. It's horrible. I mean, he just like cuts him, bleeding. It's horrible.
I do
right now,
not.
if you can see his wrist, it's like fucking scars everywhere. I mean, holy shit.
I do not.
And for people who do have like limited, I am sorry. I am deeply sorry. I realize the offense I made. I am sorry.
You should be.
And this is just explaining the different the palette system. On the palette, you can put in heal items and status with relieving items and whatnot. And yeah, that's much it. You can pretty much. And they really explain the techniques? No, they don't explain the technique. I think they do explain the techniques, but that's equipping that weapons. Because every weapon has its own unique it's kind of like its technique about it,
like
or
a
style.
Skill?
Yeah, and which can be they're going to explain it as well, which can be charged by holding the button. And yes, you can't change it in this one, can you?
I don't think you can.
No, you can't, because I was thinking of Phantasy Star Portable. I love Portable. Phantasy Star Portable is probably my favorite Phantasy Star game. I don't know why. It's fucking amazing. 1 is amazing. 2 is amazing. I would have gotten Infinite, but that's only in Japan, and I don't have a PSP that could have read the disc, so it was lost to me. I was rather upset about it.
Damn you, Sega.
But yeah.
Why do you make such good games and never give them to us?
I don't know. Well, then again, Sega would be the only game company that
That's true.
That would do that.
Nah,
Nintendo's guilty of it. Sony's guilty of it. Well, at least Sega's guilty of it. Capcom's guilty of it.
Microsoft isn't.
We're in America, dude.
I know.
Of course Oh yes, we're gonna make an American hold only hold it in America. Everyone else can get it, but we're not gonna give it to any of the Americans. What would the point of that be? Especially when you go to E3 and whatnot. I mean, you see it in fucking E3, like, oh my god, this shit's amazing. Oh yeah, it won't be shipped to America. You're in America. So.
Only Australia.
Only Australia? No, it's just Australia.
Yeah.
Well, they have kangaroos.
Kangaroo boxing was actually a thing in carnivals.
Oh, cool.
If they didn't have a kangaroo, they dressed up a midget in a kangaroo costume.
I didn't know that.
And you boxed a midget in a kangaroo costume.
I didn't know that. Let's explain the basic controls of it. There's light attacks, heavy attacks. The heavy attacks can be charged. It's like charge as in you hold it down, they'll charge, and then you'll hit. But as you already explained, there will also be a slight delay. And then there's the evasion, which in the beginning I didn't abuse, but later on I began to abuse it.
So you just started like, hey, instead of getting punched in the mouth, how about dodge?
Yeah, I was like, dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll. I can dodge roll, holy shit. Because for a brief moment there, I forgot that the B button was to dodge. I'm being honest here. Then I'm like, oh wait a minute, B's to dodge.
On those other Phantasy Star games you should check out.
Oh yeah, all of them. It's pretty good. I love the series as a whole.
If you like this and want to get into it, those are games you should do.
Yes, I agree, because once it gets into Phantasy Star Online,
Yeah.
was that the remake? I don't remember. It's been a while, where they introduced the actual different playable races. Like, hey, because the original Phantasy Star games, it was more of a, yes, you were in space, but it looked definitively like cybertech or whatever medieval, very futuristically medieval, kind of sort of like certain aspects of Star Wars. But it was also, we had space.
Star Wars had space too.
I just said that. I just said that. So, yeah, I just said that. You didn't have to say that, bro. But yes, there are also.
Had a big sword.
I didn't really. Yes, he does. You can place it right there, and there. But when you tap it, it will charge. But also, if you open, their attacks are more powerful. I like that though. So if you can combo them, then yeah.
So you're beating up vultures.
Yes, and you will not see me actually use a crap ton of combos. Mostly because the thing I was using when I'm recording lags. So it lags so horribly that it doesn't immediately register I put in the input again. So if you want to see some really sick combos for this game that would actually be very useful, I won't be abusing them.
What is that?
We went over this.
Well, I forgot.
It's not a python for starters. It's not a cobra either.
It looks like a cobra. Animal Planet told me that's what cobras look like.
Animal Planet has gone down a lot. It's a Gara Python. Gara Python.
When do pythons ever look like cobras?
Blame the guys who made the game. Why are you looking at me for?
I don't know, because you can't answer my question.
All I have to say to that.
Plus, I don't know the guys who made this game. And you're closer.
Well, then go to Sega of America or go to Sega in Japan and file a complaint.
That your pythons look more like cobras.
In your Phantasy Star game.
And then they're going to throw that out and call me a loon.
Yeah, they will knock your ass out. No, they won't just throw them. They will knock your ass out and drag you out. That way there's no kicking and screaming and shit.
So what are these items you were picking up?
They're heal items. The green ones are heal items and status items. The blue ones is like armor and weapons and equipment, and the yellow ones are money.
That's kind of weird looking money.
Oh, well, you know, it's money. So
Each their own.
And I haven't found any rare ones yet in this game, so I don't know what other colors that there are. But I know in Phantasy Star Portable, there's also red, which is rare stuff.
So what are you doing right there?
There was the menu. I had to go in the menu and I had to heal myself. I was taking a little too much damage. Like I said, I didn't really abuse the recovery, like evasion tool in the beginning. I taught you later on. I would obviously dodge and last longer.
So dodging makes you take less damage.
No, you dodge the attacks. That way
you do not take damage.
That way you don't
which
take.
lessens the damage taken because you don't take any.
Technically, yes, because you don't. Lessons as in that you don't take any damage. So you are correct in saying that. You're absolutely correct. Those are boxes with. Sometimes they have items, sometimes they don't. Sometimes it's just money. Sometimes it's items. Sometimes it's.
Can they have nothing in them? Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I said definitely have nothing. They have items. Yeah.
Could those have nothing in them?
Yeah, yellow ones are weapons, I believe. Blue ones Blue ones are armor. Green ones are items. And the other smaller, like diamond-shaped ones, like flatter ones, not the big ones that look like the other items, are money. Okay. And then the red ones, if there are red ones in this, are rare stuff.
Okay, so the tiny yellow ones are money.
Yes, the tiny elements are money. Then there's weapons, armor, and status items. So yeah, and here I'm just seeing, as I got some new stuff, I wanted to see if I could equip it and make myself stronger. I found a new sword that does more damage. That was going to help me later on. All you pretty much do is an axe chop for the first part of it, then you get into like a horizontal cut for the next part of it. That combo.
That's cool.
You won't really see me using much of the. I'm sorry if you're looking for like a mage heavy run, so to speak, a guy who uses a lot of casting essentially. This will not be that. I'm being honest. In Phantasy Star Universe, I've never found the techniques to be really that useful unless you're healing, which is why I usually go with the beasts. They boast a lot of physical offensive, opposed to the Newmans who are more squishy, but their techniques, the use of magic essentially, the old photon arts, are better. So if that's what you're looking for in this, I apologize, you will not be seeing it. Plus I chose the wrong class for that anyway.
What class did you choose?
Since the, I think it's well balanced, which is what I like. In other video games, I like to choose the most balanced. Out of all of them, like I don't like too much. Usually, even though I'm a mage at heart, I'm being honest right here. Even though I like it more than warrior or thief class, just playing in regular RPG terms right now, I will go with probably a combination of magic and
friend's
warrior.
stuck behind it wall.
Yeah, I know. The computer will do that. It runs into shit like all the time. I don't know why. It's stupid, I guess. Well, technically there isn't an AI. It's more of a VI, virtual intelligence, than actual artificial intelligence. So yeah, there's also that to consider.